Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to follow the Bradley's Fun. My name is Ron E. Bradley, and I hope that wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal day. Let's get the right background on here. I'm trying to change some things up and all those things. I missed this. There we go. There we go. Let's try starting again. Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in again to follow the Bradley's Fun. This is the Daily Dish with yours truly, Ron E. Bradley. And I hope that wherever you are having a phenomenal day today, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, whenever it may be. I hope that is great for you. And speaking of the day, as of the recording and live streaming of this is the 14th day of April. 14th day of April. It's not May yet. I don't want to rush too fast. 14th day of April, 2025. And oh my goodness gracious me. So I'm trying a new setup here to see how it works and see how it goes out. And I'm hoping that the picture is a little bit better, a little bit more clear. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Do you guys see a more clear picture? I would appreciate knowing that if you do, of course. And the way that I have this set up, I can't use my green screen on it. So I'm the picture you're seeing is going directly from my cell phone, from my mobile device camera. Because it's not actually running through the computer, only the computer allows you to do a green screen on it. And for some reason, when I run the phone like a webcam through my computer, it slows down the picture. It gets behind. It's weird. I can't use it that way. So I'm trying to see if I use it directly, if it works better. And so for that, I have to have the set behind me, which I have. I just uncovered there's probably some messy things back there because I haven't checked things for a while back there because my green screen literally just goes right over that. So, but I'm hoping that it works and it's okay and we're good. Anyhow, yeah. So let me know. Do you like this setup better? Is the picture more clear for you who are watching? Let me know in the chat, and we'll go from here. Maybe I should turn Figment so he's looking right at the camera. Is that better? There you go. Now Figgy's looking right at the camera, but the monkey's looking away. And then I got two Grogus back there. And of course, we've got Hulk smashing Mickey, which is great. And can you guys hear me okay? Am I muted or anything like that? Let me know in the chat. As I get my energy going. Hey, it's my Venezuela cup. Look, Venezuela, yay! Okay, let me see here. Yeah, no, thank you guys so much for being here today. We appreciate every single one of you. The other weird thing about the way I'm set up right now is I have to have, I'm actually hearing myself in echo through the volume here, so I have to mute it and then I can talk normal. I sound fine, okay, I sound fine. Is the picture more clear than usual? Let me know that, please. And then I do want to thank every single one of you for being here today. You guys know, you guys wake me up, especially on a Monday morning. Monday, always that hardest day to like get up, get going, get your week going. But I have such an exciting week this week. This is the week that on Thursday, this Thursday will change everything for me, family, channel, you guys. And it'll be interesting to see what I'm allowed to do on Thursday because I'm hoping that this Thursday I can be on location in a place that hopefully is going to be absolutely epic, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm so grateful you guys are here. You guys wake me up. You guys give me the energy to be here. for, like the Autobots and the Decepticons, the Transformers, they need their Energon, to work, to function. Well, you guys are my Energon that makes me transform and roll out of bed in the morning on a Monday.
A toast, Autobots. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy! This stuff's the greatest!
Oh, we love that clip. I probably play it too much, don't I? I know, I play it every show, and I've got to find yes, Equus Heart. We are that close to opening, and it officially opens on the 22nd of May, but I, like Tom and a few others, have some early access to it. I think Dan's Life of the Kingdom may be there this Thursday. So we shall see how it all works out. Let me say hi to everybody. All right, good. Good, clear picture. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm starting to cut these videos. The idea being that I want to be able to cut the daily dish into kind of separate news videos and see what happens there. So we shall see. We shall see how it all works out. But let me say hi to everybody that is in the chat, because I want to thank every single person for being here that I see this morning. That service dog, woof woof, first through the door this morning. What is that a picture of? Is that a picture of like the sign that says only service dogs allowed? Good morning, beautiful people. And we are going to get to the gifty in just a second. Thank you, Ruby Oove. I'm going to get to that in just a minute as we explain what we do. Who was the recipient of that? Danny D, the spectacular supporter. All right, so we've got Ruby Hoove is in the house. Have a good one, everyone. Tom F says, that's not what you said. Probably you might have said that way. I don't know. Maybe you did. Tom F says, blah, Monday, but hello. And the Bud Files. Bud Files are here. Good morning, Bud Files. Good morning, Sue, if that's you. From the Bud Files. Dun dun. Equus Heart says, good morning, everyone. OCDD93 says, good morning, y'all. Dude Man Cuz says, good morning, friends. Andy W is here. Andy W, good morning. It's going to be sunny today. Sunny? Aren't you in Oregon? How is it sunny in Oregon? Linda F is here. Good morning. At Ron, follow the Bradley's fun. Tom F saying hi to his dear wife, Linda. Hi, honey. All right. Andy W says it sounds fine. Seems clear. Looks nice and clear today. That's good. That's the whole point. I wish I could get it this clear and then still have a green screen behind me. I wonder, I might be able to do it for the pro show since I come through a little different, but we shall see. I might end up using the background. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And you can see all the cute things. Dan's Life of the Kingdom. Yes. See you on the 17th at the Grand Floridian. Yeah. I got a little too much to drink. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that and how Walt never wanted alcohol in his parks. Any of them, ever. It was a big thing. Big discussion. So let's get to this. Well, we're going to put this on the screen first and foremost. Let me see here. I want to share this. There we go. This is my spread shop. Follow the Bradley's Fun. Now, if you're interested in purchasing anything, this is a great time to do it. It's a big sale right now. It's 20% off of everything. There's 4 days left to do it. So you've got all the way up until Thursday. And If anybody purchases anything during this show, you make a spread shop purchase, please let me know because I want to celebrate that. And of course, we've got the Make Disney Waltz Again, the hat that I'm wearing. You can change the color of the design. You can make it a black cap if you want. Let's see what that's going to look like. And you can change the color, design, and preview it. How cool is this? Look at that. Make Disney Waltz Again, and it's black. And now it actually doesn't say Disney. You might notice that it does not actually say Disney because that would be a copyright infringement. It says Make Diz with a diamond, EY, Waltz Again. But people know what it means. That's the important part. People know what it means. You've got the Follow the Bradleys Fun Fedora Finds hat, and there's going to be a lot more Fedora Finds videos coming on the channel. That is for sure. Then you've got things like the family avatar icon. And for some reason, there it is. There it is. Family avatar icon t-shirt. Follow the Bradleys Fun. And by the way, if you've checked out my channel header, we changed it so it kind of mimics or matches that more. So there you go. There you go. I like the white line around us. I'm going to probably work on my channel heading and change that a little bit more. But we do like to celebrate all of you for being out there. We thank you so much. You know, like I said, you're the energon that makes me transform and roll out and be here and everything like that. And so I'm so grateful for each and every one of you that I love to celebrate you. So anytime there's like a spread shop purchase or a PayPal or buy me a coffee donation, anytime that a membership, somebody becomes a member of the channel or a membership is gifted or or there's a member milestone chat, anytime there's a super chat, super thanks, or super sticker, we like to celebrate those. So, for example, Ruby Hoob already gifted a membership to Follow the Bradleys Fun this morning, and the recipient of that, congratulations to Danny D, the spectacular supporter. Thank you so much, Ruby Hoob, for that gifty. And for that, we have to celebrate. What does a celebration look like? Oh, it's going to look a little something like this. Let's celebrate.
Too much? Too much? It's the birthday!
Oh, this is just the best of my scene.
Now, of course, we also invite all of you to celebrate with us. If you are a member of the channel, you have member emojis that you can throw down during the celebration. And also, I want to thank especially Tom F. for being here. As of right now, he's the only wrench here this morning, so I appreciate you, Tom, for being here and for wrenching for me this morning. But yes, we have members only emojis that are available to you. And if you're not a member of the channel, we still want you to celebrate with us. So anytime we're doing a celebration, throw down some fun dance emojis. Let's see, what would the dance emojis look like? Oh, those are YouTube emojis. And you can use YouTube emojis. You can celebrate with anything you want. You could put star, flag, cake, starry eyes, any emojis you want. Yes, Tom, you're the lone wrench. You are the lone wrench. By the way, can you guys let me know if I'm coming through too loud? My understanding is with this microphone right here and the way it's working this morning, I can maybe speak a little softer and still be heard. I don't know. I don't know. Luke, I am your father. Anyway, we're having a little bit of fun with that this morning. So anyway, we love to celebrate. We got a goal of 5 supers of 99 cents and up on the channel on the stream this morning. So if you want to help meet the goal, that would be great. And also, if you want to drop any gifted memberships, become a member of the channel. We are putting more and more members-only streams, and right now we're down a few members. I want to get back over the 75 mark. I think we're at 61 at the moment. Got to get back up. When we get steadily over the 75 member mark and we're moving towards 100, I would say somewhere in the 80 to 90 range, we're going to start doing members-only live streams at least once a month. When we get over the 100 mark, we're going to do members-only live streams twice a month, probably on the weekends. It might be on a weekday. Could be at any time, really, but they will be exclusive members-only live streams. And if you are, if you're at the Skyliner level or above, you'll be able to join that live stream. So, with that, I think we got some stories that we need to get to today. And all of the stories today oh, this is odd. Uh-oh. That was weird. My browser disappeared on me for a second. Anyway, all the stories today are park stories, parks-related stories. I am skipping any information on Minecraft. Minecraft, of course, is Minecraft, of course, is blown up. It's over, close to 600 million worldwide after its second weekend. And I don't think Snow White has even crept up to 200 million yet. Captain America Brave New World, after months in the theater, has finally crept over the $400 million mark, which is still not nearly enough to put it in the profit position. So you look at Captain America Brave New World, it's a little over 400 million. Well, let's just check the numbers rundown real quick. I'm going to check this real quick before we get to the first real story, just so we can see. And we're going to look at the full weekend chart. Now, this is only going to show your domestic intake. Put this on the screen for you. All right, here we go. So out of the numbers, Minecraft clearly the number one movie. This is all domestic. It's made close to $600 million worldwide. The total gross domestic alone is 280 million, almost 281 million right there. It's showing in 4,289 theaters. I believe those are actually screens. King of Kings was number 2, which is awesome. The very fact that a religious movie about Jesus Christ is the number 2 movie in the nation, I think that tells you a lot about where our nation is right now, and it's a good thing. I would say a super good thing. The Amateur, number 3. Warfare dropped. The Chosen, Last Supper, number 6. So we got another religious movie about Jesus Christ. Working Man, Disney Snow White falls all the way to number 8. And what is this? Only the 4th weekend of release. So its second weekend, it got knocked out by A Working Man of the number 1 spot. So it's number 1 for only a week. Then it goes to number 2. This is a Disney tentpole movie. Crazy. And it didn't really have what you would call normal competition in its second week. Minecraft didn't come out to its third week, and it blew everything away. Excuse me. Oh, boy. I seem to have more junk in my throat than I want to have this morning. I only start to notice it after I start to do the show and talk. Hey, congratulations to Fair Breaks the Studio on hitting 5.5 million hours of watch time. That is awesome. Congratulations, Wayne. If you guys want relaxing stuff to put on in the background, Fairbricks has a lot of that. I've got, of course, the Magic Kingdom and Disney stuff, but man, I took my mother to see King of Kings this weekend, and she absolutely loved it. It's funny because King of Kings has a lot of star power behind the voices. Oscar Isaac plays Jesus Christ, I think, so pretty wild. There's a man who has literally played Jesus Christ and also the apocalypse. How crazy is that? What a versatile actor Oscar Isaac is. And he pretty much stays out of controversy too, so that's really good. He's already in the MCU as Moon Knight, and technically I guess he's in the MCU as Apocalypse too. He's got both those characters. Don't know if he'll show up again as either one of them, but it's certainly possible and probably should happen. Anyhow, so looking at these numbers, we got the rundown. Let's see. Captain America Brave New World falls in at the 16th place from what I can tell. And it has not passed the $200 million mark yet domestically. So I know that Disney has to be looking forward to Lilo and Stitch because that's the biggest thing they have on the horizon that can make them some money. They have just barely surpassed $400 million at $413 million worldwide, and Captain America Brave New World, they're keeping it out there as long as they can. Snow White, they're going to try to keep it in theaters long enough for it to pass $300 million, but I don't know that it's going to make it. Either one of these, neither one of the movies of Captain America Brave New World or Snow White are making enough to break even. Not even close to it. So that's pretty interesting stuff. Hopefully you guys didn't hear any of that. I muted my microphone because, man, stuff going through my throat right now. I wonder if the professional newscasters come into the studio and have to do an hour and a half, 2 hours of vocal warm-ups before they go. Because I got to tell you, for me, I'm not doing vocal warm-ups before I get in here in the morning. And maybe I should. I got so much junk that's going on. It's nasty. All right, we've got more people coming in. Thank you so much. If you are just coming in to the stream, please do click that like button. Thank you so much. Click that like if you haven't already done so. Jonathan Rubin says, hi, Ron. Sorry I'm late. It's my birthday today. Woohoo! I know it's your birthday. I already said happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday. Everybody get cake to Jonathan Rubin. Shall I do what culture does and actually do the sing-song thing? Let's sing. By the way, happy Passover as well. Happy Pesach. Pesach. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jonathan Rubin. Happy birthday to you. You. Yeah. Put those cakes in the chat. Happy birthday to Jonathan, and let's give him a little bit of a birthday celebration. If you got your custom emojis ready or dance emojis or whatever, throw them down while we celebrate together in the chat. And right after today's show, we will be redirected automatically over to Culture Casino. So if you're watching here today, don't change that dial, and we will send you right over to Culture Casino. And this is done. Okay, let's start getting to stories. And the first one is, I would say, a good story, right? I think this is a good thing. It's kind of funny. Because the word meltdown is in the title of the story, but that's okay because it's a good kind of meltdown. So we've got a great story coming to you today out of thatparkplace.com. If you're not bookmarked already, I would highly suggest bookmarking thatparkplace.com. And this is a fun story, and it's not about Disney, it's not about Universal, SeaWorld, or anything close to me. It's about something that's a little bit far away from me, and that is actually Dollywood. Let me get this on the screen for you. Kid has meltdown of pure joy after Dolly Parton notices him at Dollywood Parade in feel-good viral video. Yes, indeed. I love sharing stories like this. This is by M. Montanaro out of the thatparkplace.com on April 10th. There is Dollywood. Dollywood says, love every moment. Somewhere deep in the heart of the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee, a young boy's life just peaked, and the internet was lucky enough to witness it during the Dollywood season opening parade in Pigeon Forge. One kid had a full-on emotional supernova when none other than Dolly Parton herself locked eyes with him. Not a cardboard cutout, not a distant impersonator, the Dolly Parton. The moment was caught on video, and it's everything your heart didn't know it needed. I can't play the audio to this, but here is that video out of TikTok. I think that's the kid right there, Dolly Parton. It's right there in the parade, locking eyes with her. And there she is. Look at this. There's Dolly, and there's this kid. Oh my gosh. He's going nuts. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, the Dolly Parton. How awesome is that? So cute to see. I love moments like this. And by the way, this is why I, in general, love going to theme parks. At Disney, the special moments happen when, of course, the princesses see somebody in the same dress as them, or somebody's representing a character and they come up and hug them out of the parade. It's, those are very, very special moments. And when you're on vacation, they're the kind of magical moments that you want to be able to create. So you have like a lifetime of happy memories because, our lives, they're not always, our lives are not always peachy, right? And so having a moment like that creates that memory, that core memory for you to look back on when things aren't so great and go, man, I remember this one time Dolly Parton looked at me. I was like 9 and it was just like so awesome. And and those feelings come back up. When the memories hit, it's like they just happened, not like they happened years ago. So it's crazy. And I just absolutely love stories like this. So let's go on. Uh, the now viral TikTok clip shows an 8-year-old boy standing alone. I hate it when I read things wrong. Let's try that again. The now viral TikTok clip shows an 8-year-old boy standing along the parade route, pom-pom in hand, buzzing with excitement. He's already on cloud at 9, yelling, "Oh my gosh!" over and over as Dolly's carriage approaches. But then the magic hits. Dolly, riding atop her float in all her rhinestone glory, notices him. She points, she smiles. That's when it happens. A full body, soul leaving the earth reaction. The boy is instantly overwhelmed with joy and disbelief, clutching his face like he just won the lottery, met a fairy godmother, or got front row Taylor Swift tickets all at once. That is if he's a Taylor Swift fan. Now, Taylor Swift part, probably definitely would not be me. This wasn't just any parade. This was Dollywood's 40th season kickoff celebration, part of the I Will Always Love You Music Festival, a tribute to one of the most beloved artists and philanthropists in American history. Dolly Parton, ever the Southern Queen of Hearts, made a surprise appearance just weeks after the passing of her longtime husband, Carl Dean. Her presence at the parade was both a celebration and a testament to her enduring connection with her fans. There she is, Dolly Parton, amazingly just looking as fabulous as ever. She's been around since I was literally a baby, and crazy that she still looks that good after all these years. I mean, yeah, some of it's a little plastic, but that's beside the point, right? Dollywood, for those unfamiliar, is more than just a theme park. It's a slice of Americana wrapped in nostalgia and sprinkled with country charm. Located in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, Dollywood was co-founded by Parton herself in 1986. It's since grown into one of the most visited amusement parks in the United States, known for its thrilling coasters, Appalachian-themed attractions, Southern cuisine, and, of course, live music. But at the heart of Dollywood is its namesake, and moments like this one remind us why she's so universally adored. While thousands line the street for a glimpse of the legendary singer, it was this one little kid who captured the collective spirit of Dollywood and the Dolly fandom. His reaction struck a chord online, reminding viewers of the kind of genuine, tear-filled happiness that's become all too rare in a digital world filled with cynicism. In that moment, he didn't just see a country music icon, he saw a dream come true. Oh, Dollywood's famous cinnamon bread. The video, shared widely across social media and reported by Knox News, that'd be KNOX News, quickly earned comparisons to golden ticket winners and emotional pop concert reunions. But no analogy quite does it justice. It's just pure joy, the kind that bubbles up like a shaken soda and explodes in the best way possible. That kid is every one of us, because when Dolly smiles at you, nothing's ever quite the same again. Yeah, I mean, imagine that, little kid, not really expecting anything, Dolly Parton, and she looks right at you. And it's just amazing. Comment below. What are your thoughts on a story like this? Are these special moments important to you? Are they the type of moments that you want to make with your family? And have you ever had a surprise situation like this? Whether it's a celebrity encounter or something else, please tell your story. Leave that in the comments below before you head out the door today. Thank you so much. Like Dolly said, it costs a lot of money to look this trashy. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, for a woman who grew up in the hills, true hillbilly the way she did, it's amazing that she's able to do what she's done. And amazing and exciting at the same time. I mean, it's great. It's absolutely great. We have another story about a park coming up. Okay. And I am still learning how to navigate my way through StreamYard, even though I've been using it for almost a year now. Well, technically, I guess I've been using StreamYard for more than a year. Hey, Braylon Lee is here. He says, hey, good people. What is up, Sam Spurgeon? Also, so there we go. And yes, my beautiful wife is in the chat. Hola, Virginia Bradley. She has a lot of different channels she watches from, so. Indeedy doo-dah. She's also probably in the waking up process, so she might still like be waking up. Everybody be quiet. You and Rob Volpe gave me a wonderful memory to start my day today. Jonathan Rubin, hey, you might want to know this. You share a birthday with one of our channel favorites, and that is Marvin the Movie Monster. Happy birthday to Marvin the Movie Monster as well. Shares a birthday today. So let me see here. I'll mute this for. Anyone here in the chat right now from the UK? Is Juliet here? Is Pam Empson here? I'm just checking to see who I got in the chat. If you're from the UK and you're in the chat, let me know, please. Because we have a story for you coming up right now. Turns out that apparently tourism from the UK is a little bit down here in Orlando, Florida. Not as many people come to Walt Disney World, even though that is a big attraction to folks from the UK. And of course, we also know that Universal is now building a park in the UK, but that doesn't open till 2031, I think. So right now, the newest thing for them is Epic Universe. Do you think that maybe Epic Universe opening will bring more UK visitors back to Central Florida? Well, that is the question we ponder in this story out of That Park Place. In this story out of thatparkplace.com, UK tourism is down in Central Florida, but could Epic Universe bring it back? I've got to start that tab over because that tab was giving me an issue, so I apologize for that. Sometimes when I try to start these stories, StreamYard gives me a little bit of a glitchy issue, and so I have to start it over again. I apologize. Got to start the whole thing over again. And this usually does fix the issue. So we're going to try this again. Yes, tourism from Great Britain is down this, well, not just this year, but the past several years in Walt Disney World, Orlando, Universal. In general, UK tourism has been down. Now they're building a new park in the UK. Universal is building a park that doesn't open until 2031. So it's going to be a few years before that opens. The question is, with the brand new park of Epic Universe opening, will that perhaps start to bring more UK tourists back to the United States? So we are going to put this on the screen. Out of that parkplace.com. Please bookmark it if you are not already bookmarked. UK tourism is down in Central Florida, but could Epic Universe bring it back? That's an excellent question, pondered by Mr. Montanero. And there it is, the overview of Epic Universe. Apparently, this thing is huge, and it's funny to me because it always looks a little bit small in the pictures, but it's hard to tell the scale. I will find out for myself soon enough. It's coming. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel with notifications on for the future. Central Florida once had a rock-solid reputation as the top international destination for UK tourism, but that's beginning to crack just as Universal's ambitious new theme park project, Epic Universe, prepares to open its gates next month. New data from Visit Florida reveals that just 1.1 million tourists from the UK visited Florida in 2024, down 1% from the previous year, and a steep 14.8% decline from the pre-health crisis highs in 2019. That's a troubling trend for the Sunshine State, especially considering that British travelers are the second largest group of international visitors, trailing only Canada. There's no official explanation from the state's tourism board, but the causes are becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. Disney and Universal raised prices sharply over the last few years, while Disney began stripping away perks that once made the trip worthwhile. This includes free airport buses, complimentary fast passes, even basic amenities like magic bands for resort guests. All of those perks, which once added value to a Disney vacation, have vanished or have gone premium. Meanwhile, UK families facing a severe cost of living crisis, post-lockdown tax hikes, and slashed welfare budget are finding it harder to justify a Florida holiday. One British couple went viral after spending $886 in a single day at Disney's Magic Kingdom, while another family reported dropping $1,100 for a single day at Universal Studios, largely on queue-skipping add-ons and food. With so much frustration building, many are simply opting out, and that's where Epic Universe may flip the script. And there you have concept art from Epic Universe for Harry Potter, the Ministry of Magic. Universal's new $7.7 billion park isn't just another expansion, it's the first major U.S. theme park opening of the century, and it includes one very important detail for British fans: a brand new Harry Potter-themed land. For a country where the franchise remains culturally iconic and massively beloved, that's a potential game changer. In fact, Epic Universe may be just the ticket to reverse the Florida UK tourism slide, not just by bringing them back in droves overnight, but by reframing the conversation around value and novelty. While parents balk at high cost for what feels like a been there, done that Disney vacation, a shiny new park with state-of-the-art attractions, themed worlds from How to Train Your Dragon and Nintendo, and of course, a fresh Wizarding World experience, offers something different and, in the eyes of many, something worth the premium. However, there is one massive wrinkle. Just days after previewing Epic Universe, Universal dropped a bombshell. It's building a massive 476-acre theme park in the UK, opening in 2031. That's a 7-year countdown that British parents can now use to their advantage. Why shell out for a costly trip to Orlando when a homegrown Universal experience is around the corner? Well, the answer may hinge on timing. If Epic Universe delivers on its promise and taps into that sense of magical discovery, Universal might just lure back some of the missing British families, especially those unwilling to wait and eager to explore the next evolution of theme parks. It also seems as though the new park won't have any Harry Potter attractions, which might be a deal breaker for superfans across the pond. Still, there are larger crowds on the horizon. With the UK economy teetering near recession, travel budgets may get even tighter. And if inflation and fuel costs rise, even the best theme park might struggle to overcome economic headwinds. But for now, the countdown is on. Epic Universe is poised to shake up the industry, and while Florida fights to reclaim its once dominant UK tourism base, Universal may have found a way to cast a spell strong enough to bring the magic back. So, very interesting situation there for people from the UK, from Great Britain. By the way, if you're watching this and you're from the UK, if you're from Great Britain, let us know in the chat. Have you been to Florida or the United States at all over the last several years, or have you held your dollars back? Have you wanted to go and not come? Have you come? Let us know. And does Epic Universe change anything about that situation? I really, really want to know from the UK people. If you're watching this, comment below. And if you're from the United States, continue the conversation. If you see comments from people in the from the UK in the chat, like, have a conversation. Let's see what's going to happen as far as tourism from Canada, from Great Britain, from Brazil, other places that come here to Orlando, Florida, people from those other places. Over the next few years, I'm very, very curious. Comment below, let us know before you go out the door. And thank you so much again for coming in today. JD Friel is in the chat. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It is indeed. High prices and Disney and bad economy in the UK, absolutely. For sure. I wonder if we will hear Moaning Myrtle in the Ministry of Magic bathroom. The tutorial walkthrough ride looked amazing. I have been getting some inside info from one of the former Disney Imagineers who went over to Universal to work on Epic. And from what I'm hearing, there are all kinds of details. And there's a new Harry Potter store in Chicago. So do people like change their accent when they walk? They're like, hey, you want to go to this Harry Potter store? I hear it's really nice. You know, we can go outside and get a hot dog and some pizza, and it'll be great. And then you walk into the store and you sound like this because, you're in Harry Potter's world. You have to talk like, hello, Hermione. Oh, I'm not great at a British accent. I can do Scottish, but not British very well. Just is what it is. Let me see here. We do have one more story. Where is it? Okay. All right. This next story. I'm reluctant to share this. This is only good news if you're like truly an alcoholic. Like truly an alcoholic. This is the only people who this particular story is going to serve. And it bothers me to have to do this story. I'm going to try to do my best to bring it to you in a good way, but I can't necessarily guarantee it. I can't necessarily guarantee that I'm not going to get really mad and upset when I bring you the story, but I'll try to bring this bad news in a good way if I can.
I have news.
What type of news is it?
Well, to be perfectly frank, it's bad.
Maybe if you tell me the bad news in a good way, it won't sound so bad.
The bad news in a good way. Yes, I can do that. Well, here goes. Wait till you hear this.
Wait till you hear this, folks. If you have, if you're a Disney World fan and you happen to love the ambiance of the Grand Floridian lobby, you might know that in years past, the Grand Floridian lobby was an amazing place to just kind of be and experience the ambiance and hang out. They had a full orchestra that would play. It was amazing. That orchestra would uh, trade periods with a grand pianist. The grand pianist is back, but they never brought the orchestra back. So, downgrade number one. They've always also had at Christmas time an amazing giant gingerbread house, so big that people worked in it selling small gingerbread houses out of and gingerbread, and it's fun to buy. Well, the gingerbread house is going away this year. Something that they've had for the last quarter of a century is going away. But that's not even the worst of the bad news. The bad news, what's the reason it's going away, is because they're building a bar in the lobby. The very thing that Walt himself did not want in his parks or around his name, which was a lot of people drinking alcohol, Disney seems to have gone all out on in the last several years, building a pirates themed literal alcohol bar in the Magic Kingdom, another bar, 21 over adults only bar at Epcot, and now they're adding a lobby bar. Now, let me tell you, at the Grand Floridian, they already have a bar upstairs, Rose and Crown. No, not Rose and Crown. They have the Enchanted Rose bar upstairs. They have a bar at the pool. They have bars around the corner. There's already lots of places to drink at the Grand Floridian. The last place they need to put a bar is in the lobby. Now they're going to design the bar after the bird cage that's already there. But this is another hint to me at Disney going, how can we take this space that's just here for the enjoyment of people and monetize it? And it's just absolutely revolting and disgusting. And it does not put a smile on my face. And they even chose the timing. Even though they can do this at any other time of the year, they chose the timing to do it during Christmas so they can cut the corner of not having to build the gingerbread house, which I'm sure costs a lot of money, but it makes a lot of money. They sell a ton of gingerbread out of there. So the fact that that would be going away doesn't make any sense. By the way, I have no idea where they're going to put the Christmas tree. It's just the whole thing really, really, really bothers me so much. So we're going to share this, and this is out of thatparkplace.com. If you are not bookmarked yet, make sure that you bookmark your place to thatparkplace.com. I cannot believe they are doing this. And this is just out of the TPP newsroom. Walt Disney World announces new layout and designs for Grand Floridian Resort and Spa main lobby. And this just absolutely kills me. There it is. Let me see if I can put the full picture on the screen for you. There. Now, looking at this picture, what you're going to notice is that there's the Grand Floridian lobby. The grand piano player is still there. It looks, generally speaking, the same, but where the just bird cage used to be, they are going to build a bird cage themed looking bar. So the idea is in their minds, oh, we're still going to honor what was there before, the bird cage. But it just juts out into the lobby. There's going to be people drinking. People drinking leads to chaos a lot of times because people abuse it. Let's face it, people abuse alcohol. It's just a fact of life. And a lot of kids love to hang out. A lot of families love to hang out in this lobby. Just around the corner from that's where they have the kids sit down in front of the television screen watching Disney cartoons. And also, where the heck is the Christmas tree going to go with that there? I have absolutely no idea where the Christmas tree is going to go. But yes, there it is. Disney Parks blog has just released new design plans and concept art for changes coming to Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. While the alterations aren't as controversial as when the Polynesian lobby was reworked, online chatter has been somewhat mixed. Before we get into the social media reactions, here is the release from Disney. There's the Grand Floridian from the outside. Just minutes away from the Magic Kingdom, Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa has delighted guests with its Victorian charm and timeless atmosphere since 1988, a celebration of the golden age of travel and Florida's lavish seaside hotels. The resort is known for its unique theming and Disney hospitality, two qualities we continue to honor during the renovation of the Grand Floridian lobby. The lobby's renovation marks the culmination of the resort's multi-year refurbishment, which has included enhanced guest rooms, refreshed dining experiences, and including the Michelin star awarded Victoria and Albert's Citrico's, Narcoossee's, and 1900 Park Fare. Notice they don't mention the Victorian tea room where guests could come have tea with their favorite princesses right behind the lobby, still there and not reopened yet, which is really, really odd. Now, maybe they need the lobby to be completely done before it reopens, but it's very odd to me that the Victorian tea room has not reopened, because what a special experience that is for your littles. But it's not there right now, and I hope it comes back. Coming soon, Grand Floridian Lobby Bar. There's something special about walking into the Grand Floridian. The soft piano music, glowing chandeliers, and aromatic floral arrangements create a luxurious yet relaxing atmosphere. And soon, guests will be able to take in this ambience with a refreshing beverage in hand, thanks to the new Lobby Bar. Inspired by the lobby's iconic birdcage, the bar will pay tribute to the resort's Victorian roots with intricate woodwork, stained glass, and brass accents. You may even spot colorful birds in the stained glass and murals throughout the atrium. Opposite the bar, guests will still find the Victorian cage-style elevator that fans know and love. This is, again, Disney's spin on it. New look, same grand feel. The surrounding lobby staircase and front desk will be refreshed with a mix of botanical accents and inviting colors to create an airy garden-like atmosphere. Disney Imagineers are approaching this refurbishment with great care and focus in maintaining the heart and story of the Grand Floridian while adding fresh new life to the lobby for guests to enjoy. As shown in the new rendering, the lobby will feature beautiful new carpeting with Victorian-inspired borders and scroll work featuring hand-drawn florals inspired by turn-of-the-century botanical studies. Updated furnishings will blend rich finishes and brass accents with cozy, welcoming fabrics, plus a few playful touches inspired by Florida's natural beauty and Victorian decorating trends. Again, this is all the Disney spend. This is not my... I'll give you my take in a moment. You've had some of it already, I'm sure. The magic of staying at a Disney Resort Hotel. Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa is among the more than 25 Disney Resort hotels, the most magical place on Earth. Currently the most magical place on Earth, because no place will make your money disappear faster. Contributing to the nearly 29,000 guest rooms on Walt Disney World property, guests at Disney Resort hotels like the Grand Floridian get a variety of special perks with an unbeatable location close to the magic. Notice, they don't list them. They just say that they exist, but there's not nearly what they used to be. That's in addition to the amazing cast members who deliver distinctly Disney service every day. Whether you're visiting for once-in-a-lifetime celebration, an unforgettable meal, or the Grand Floridian is your home away from home as the Disney Vacation Club member, the resort will continue to be one of the most special and unique places to stay on Disney World property. And some things, like the warm welcome, the attention to detail, and that unmistakable feeling of stepping into somewhere truly special, will always stay the same, which I don't really understand. How do you make something feel truly special if you're adorning it with alcohol? That doesn't make any sense to me, because it just bothers that they... Look, here's the thing. the Grand Floridian lobby is surrounded by bars. There's plenty of places. You can literally just take an elevator up one flight and go get a drink. There's no reason to have drinks right there. If they want to bring back something special to the Grand Floridian, bring back the band. It's replacing a band with a bar. It is just disgusting in my opinion. And the thing is, the people who are touting this as a good thing online are the very kinds of people you don't want Walt Disney World to attract. You want Walt Disney World to attract families and traditional families and people that want the joy and the magic alcohol-free for the most part, other than, maybe when the parents leave the kids in the room at night, safe, it's all good. If they're old enough, don't neglect your kids, by the way. Keep an eye on them at all times. But it just really, but the lobby is not the place to have a bar. It's just, I don't know. It just grosses me out that they would even do this. I find it unfathomable and unbelievable. And the thinking of the executives at Walt Disney currently, I should just say the Bob Iger Company, right? The thinking of the executives at the Bob Iger Company, they just want to get rid of everything that was Walt. And this is a big part of it. So what are people saying? Let's take a look at what they're saying online. This is out of X. Here's the Disney parks. They posted. Take a look at the new updates. Alex Sinek says, the best thing about the Grand Floridian lobby is the calm, serene atmosphere with the piano. The Grand Floridian band should be returned. I agree. Enchanted Rose is sufficient for guests looking for refreshments. Stop fixing what isn't broken, Disney, and actually fix the things that are broken. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever do that. First, I was a bit disappointed. The new Grand Floridian lobby will have a bar added because I always hang out there when the piano player is playing and love the vibe. But this may add to the liveliness when the piano player is not there and the refurb itself looks great, optimistic. So now you have somebody who's more optimistic. Dave Owens says, no, the Grand Floridian doesn't need a bar in the lobby. You can literally take an elevator upstairs to get a drink. Save some money, Disney. Put up some signage for those who are looking for a beverage and people will find a way. Of course, ultimately, it's up to you. Yes, indeed. Please do. Please do let us know down in the comments. What are your thoughts? Are you the kind of person who goes, oh, I've walked into the lobby of my hotel. I really need alcohol. It's okay. You can have that opinion if you want. I don't want to say anything about it. Anyway, yeah, comment below. Do you want a lobby of sobriety, or are you okay with having a lobby of not so much sobriety? Do you want a place that's safe to let your kids lounge? Where you walk away from them at least a little bit, keep an eye on them. I've done that. I've let my kids stay on one of the couches there, and I've kept an eye while walking a little bit away to look at some things. But I don't know that I could do that in this type of an atmosphere, not with a bar there, not with people drinking, not knowing that people lose their judgment when they drink. But I want you to sound off in the comments below. Let us know, what are your thoughts on a bar coming to the lobby of the Grand Floridian? Do you think that it would be a good idea for them to bring back the band, that little orchestra that used to be there? Do you think that they should forego any of this or at least put it off until after Christmas so that they can have the gingerbread house back up? Let us know in the comments before you leave, before you head out the door. Thank you so much for coming in. I want to know, what are your thoughts? Oh, my mom is here. She got a late start today. Mama's in the house. Oh my goodness, it's 10:42. We going to have one little celebration before we head out the door. So thank you so much, Ruby Who, for the gifted membership. And let's celebrate that before we go. As a matter of fact, we're going to celebrate that with the person that we're going to go over to. Little Culture Bear celebration. Indeed, I agree with you, Arlene and Andy, and everybody that's saying don't add alcohol. Culture Bear, yes, indeed, Culture Bear. I just don't think it's a great idea. But what I do think is a great idea is you hitting that like button if you haven't done so already. Of course, if you're watching this on the replay, comment below, Replay Gang, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell. When you click it, you stick it to the YouTube algorithm, and you get notified of every single one of our uploads here at Follow Bradley's Fun. Thank you so much for coming in today, and be sure and stick with us all week as we have some epic things coming up later in the week. Thank you guys so much for being here today, and until next time, we will see ya real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.